Well, guys, I've been doing Zora for quite a while now. I'm gonna just talk through this kill because I need a little bit of background, just something going on. So I've been doing quite a lot of Zora, and I think it's safe to say that I am probably one of the least lucky people when it comes to this boss. That's alright because I'm still making a lot of money, so it's no big deal. But yeah, I wish they would release the drop rates on this, and probably by the time I even put this video out, drop rates might even be up. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure I am one of the least lucky people when it comes to this boss, for the reason that I have done over 230 some odd kill count, and I have yet to receive a single drop. The only drop that I've had was that Onyx, which, by the way, I really think is a terrible idea that they put that on the drop table, because quite frankly, Furies have been at a really stable price for a long time in 07, so putting an Onyx on the drop table is not smart because that's really going to screw the Fury prices up a lot. So I don't really agree with that drop. I mean, obviously I'm not going to like not sell it because I don't agree with it. It's still a good drop. But I mean, in terms of unique drops that are new to the game, I've yet to receive one. So that kind of sucks. I really do want these drop rates to be released because I am actually quite curious as to what they are. I'm really hoping they're 1 in 512, but even if that's the case, I'm still not doing so well because if you think about it, 3 new drops, if it's 1 in 512 each, that'd be 3 out of 512. So at this point, I should have at least received something. Now, obviously, it is RNG and every kill is the same like chance of drop rate, and more kills doesn't mean more likely to get something. Well, in a sense it does, but you know what I mean. Every kill does have the same chance of receiving an item. But it's just kind of unfortunate at this point. I'm gonna cry about it. I'm gonna be pissy about it. It really sucks. I mean, like you guys have seen me on stream. I've been doing a lot of kills. I've been pretty damn dedicated to doing this. I also have my Zora log that I actually stopped doing at 200 kills because, quite frankly, after 200 kills, I really got sick of it. It's not like it's that difficult to do, but sitting there and logging every single loot does take up a little bit of time. It takes like, you know, maybe 10, 15 to 30 seconds after every kill to write it down what I got. So I have the first 200 kills written down if you guys do want to see an average of what you get. And I will show you guys everything I have in the bank up to this point because I have yet to sell one item from Zora yet. But we are approaching... Oh my god, I just derped really hard right there because I'm talking. My bad. That makes me look really bad. That makes me look like a noob at this boss. But yeah, so we have yet to receive one good drop, and we're approaching something pretty monumental when it comes to this boss. Now that monumental thing is 100,000 scales. So yes, that does mean I am going to receive 100,000 scales before I receive a drop, and it might actually die there. Nope, that was perfect. Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. Don't really know how to handle that. And I will show you guys the bank right after this trip so you guys do believe me. But yes, that kind of sucks. Although right now, obviously, you guys can see this kill is really slow. The reason for that is I'm using broad bolts, and I'm not using vengeance. I don't have a rune pouch, so I don't really think bringing vengeance is really worth it yet. I will be getting one in the near future, though, because I do plan on maybe going back on my range tank and doing some PKing. So that should be pretty nice. But yeah, in terms of our goal of the Elysian Spirit Shield, we are definitely making some progress. Of course, the last video was also at this boss, but I'm going to give you guys at least a brief kind of, you know, update video here so you guys know what's going on. I did put up that guide for Zora if anyone is interested in that. This is, like, that's using my method, so maybe it's not the best thing in the world, maybe it's not the fastest kills, but it is what I use, and obviously I've done quite a few kills, so I think I'm doing pretty well. And I'm really not going to say that I think I have more kills than that many people, because a lot of people probably have 300 plus kills at this point, because I don't have all the time in the world to play this game, although I do play way more than I should, which is probably not the best idea in the world. But yeah, so I really hope I'm, you know, due for a drop in the near future, but I think I'm going to set myself a little side goal now, and that side goal is going to actually be getting 1 million scales. Now, I feel like Jagex really should increase the amount of scales that are used by the drops or decrease the amount of scales that are dropped, but it's a little bit late for them to decrease the amount of scales that are dropped since there are already so many already in the game. I feel like they should just increase the amount that's used by the blowpipe and by like the magic fang or whatever, because quite frankly scales started at a price of, you know, like maybe a couple hundred each, and now they're down to I don't even want to drink another dose. They're down to like 20 GP each at this point, and it's kind of sad seeing something decrease that much in price. I mean, obviously it is a new boss, but seeing something like this go down to 20 GP each in price is really it's kind of crazy. You know, this still has a lot of HP left. I'm sorry, this is a very slow kill, but it gives me enough time to talk. Most of my kills are usually sub 3-4 minutes, so this is a bit of a long kill for me. But yeah, so I don't really know. I feel like there's a lot they could work on. I've heard that the blowpipe is going to get nerfed, although I don't know if that was confirmed or not by JMods or if that's just a rumor. Obviously, it should get nerfed, but the prices have been decreasing, so I'm guessing there's been some kind of rumor going around, because usually when people know that something's that overpowered, the prices will go up, not down, even if there are more coming into the game, because people are so interested in trying to buy them. Also, some people have been asking me what's my stand on the Dragon Defender and the Grand Exchange, and I personally think that neither of them should be released into the game. In case you guys are wondering why, it's because no other game has something like the Grand Exchange, where you can sit there and look at that, no drop, where you can sit there, and torsos are nice though, and you can like list a buy offer for anything. If you look at games like World of Warcraft and whatnot, they have an auction house where you only view sell offers, and when you put all the hands in the power of the seller in terms of like, or the buyer in terms of like, they can put an offer in for as low as they want to, and other people will be able to actively see that offer and know how low like that they should sell it. The buyer has a lot of manipulation, which is why I think it does encourage things like merching and whatnot. But yeah, here we go right here. I'll show you guys everything I have in my bank. This is my loot tab. Obviously, a little bit of a loot tab update here. This isn't it right here. Here we go. That's 100,000 scales. 100,000 scales, and here's my uncut onyx. You guys know this other stuff's pretty familiar. We're up to 30 crystal keys at this point. Yeah, quite a few scales we got there. We have 22 magic seeds as well, so we're kind of jumping up in there. Over 2,000 sharks at this point. 220 torsos, almost 600 snake skins. 50 torso seeds, 14 fucking dragon haliberts. Oh, let's not forget the 3 other D-meds I received at this boss as well. 2 crystal seeds. Oh, and to top it all off earlier, I got this lovely little spirit seed. So that was great. But yeah, to finish off my thoughts, guys, here at the top is actually some runes. 13,000 death runes, about 13,000 chaos as well. Nearly 5,000 laws. So we're doing pretty good in terms of like other drops. So I don't really mind the fact that I haven't received something in the idea that I don't spend very much per kill, even though my kills aren't exactly very quick anymore. But I don't really mind. But yeah, so my opinion on Dragon Defender, why I don't think that should be released in the game, is because, you know, it's going to really mess with the price of DFS, and not just DFS, it's going to mess with the price of Elysian, and people don't think it will, but the reason it will is, and you know, even though that would benefit me in this series, I don't want it released because it's an extremely powerful item that you can basically use on welfare. I mean, it's going to be claimable on death. You can pick it up when you PK with it. That means, you know, max hits are going to change. There's going to be more damage in the game, and the whole idea behind this is there should be a slow progression. There shouldn't just be a big jump to the Dragon Defender, and it does hurt the prices of things like DFS, because DFS is max strength bonus for one-handed weapon right now, so that's going to go down. And even though Dragon Defender is probably not going to have the same strength bonus, or not an equivalent strength bonus, it's just going to kind of suck to those of us who have a DFS, because the price is going to go down, and people are going to realize, oh, well, this Dragon Defender is actually, you know, really good accuracy and really good damage, like a damage boost, and that's why Elysian's probably going to go down, because some people might value that extra accuracy and damage boost over the defensive bonus of the Elysian. Just shields in general are going to go down if they release it, and that's why I personally don't agree with it. Now, I'm not telling you like to vote with what I say or whatever. If they put in a poll, vote for whatever the hell you want, but people have just been asking me my personal opinions on it, and that's why I believe what I believe. But yeah, so we got quite a bit of drops here, as you guys see. I'm going to save up until I completely run out of supplies, and then I'm probably going to sell everything in here. Hopefully the scales, I might just hold on to these, because it's only a few mil. I might just hold on to them, because like I said, that goal of 1 million scales would be pretty cool to see. 1 million. Maybe even eventually get like, you know, 10,000 something Zulrah kills, I don't know, in the long run, and then have like 10 million scales or something like that. Would be fucking sick. If I get a helmet, I probably actually keep it for myself as well, because that'd be nice to solo Bandos with, so I might actually try that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'm sorry it was just kind of me talking, but it's a little bit of an update. So if you guys did enjoy it, please drop a like. I don't expect you to, but you know, if you do, that's awesome. Leave a comment. If you guys want to go ahead and talk about your opinions on the GE and the Dragon Defender, go ahead, but don't spark any debates, guys. Opinions are fine, but no unnecessary screaming at each other and shit in the comments, please. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, and peace out.